Welcome to the Heather and Ryan Show, Monday Rant. It's a new segment we're trying. Short episode, like 3 minutes or less, because I want to try to get out more content, but I don't have a whole lot of time to do a bunch more content, so we're going to pilot this for about a month and just have a rant every Monday, short rant. Ryan, because what better way to start the week than by bitching and moaning?
Hell yeah.
I'll open the floor to you first, Ryan. What is your rant this Monday?
Heather, you ever look at someone or see, like, witness them do something and then just wonder what exactly is going through their mind as they make their decisions? Mm-hmm. You know, and we have these devices on our vehicles that tell people what we plan to do, you know?
Yes.
So I have noticed a new trend. And I've seen it like 3 times in the last week where someone throws their blinker on, turns it off, and then maneuvers into the lane that they were originally putting their blinker into, or that they were signaling to go into. And I was driving up the freeway one day, and this person throws on their blinker. I start to slow down because, you know, I'm going fast and, you know, didn't want to rear end someone or whatever. So I slowed down, and they turned their blinker off, and I thought, oh, they saw me, they're letting me go. And so then I started to speed up to go, and then they whipped into the lane. And then I had to slow down again before I hit them. But it happened.
That is weird.
It happened really quick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a right blinker off, and then change lanes.
I've never had anyone do that. That is so weird.
And then, of course, there's the people that just don't use them at all, you know?
Right. There's always those. Let me ask you something. Were these incidents in Oregon or in Washington?
They were in Oregon, and I didn't notice the plates. I was not paying attention to plates.
They were Oregon plates. I already know. You don't have to tell me. The worst drivers in America. You know, anybody that goes to Oregon from another state will complain about how people drive in Oregon. I don't know what it is.
Every state gets that.
It's the weed. Edit that out. Every state gets that? That the worst?
It seems like it doesn't matter I went to Pennsylvania one time. Motherfuckers don't know how to drive. They're pieces of shit on the road.
Yeah. So if you encounter that in this area, look at the plates because they're probably Florida plates, okay? Was it a good time of year, summer, spring, or summertime?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Florida. They invade during that time of the year.
No, this was like in the last couple weeks, I mean.
You were in Pennsylvania in the last couple of weeks?
I was totally like making up a whole scenario. I egoed that.
Okay.
I went into my redneck.
Okay. You were role-playing, and I thought you were telling me a real story.
Yeah.
You were doing fan fiction on driving.
Correct, yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, Ryan, thank you for your rant.
Yes.
And for you drivers out there, let's correctly use those turn signals, why don't we?
It's not even just for turns, it's for changing lanes as well. Anyway.
But it's called a turn signal. Isn't it? Is it not called a turn signal?
No. What is it called? It has a different name. Blinker. They're called blinkers, Heather. Blinkers.
I'm looking it up. A device that blinks, especially a vehicle's turn signal.
Signal your intentions. It's an intention signaler.
In the dictionary, Ryan.
And leave your blinker on until you're done with your maneuver.
In the dictionary. Turn signal, a flashing light on a vehicle to show that it is about to change lanes or turn. The episode's over. I win. Yeah. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have ended it like that. I feel bad. Any last words?
No, that was it. This was kind of a lame one, but, you know. But people with their...
You know what?
Stupid signals.
People feel you. People feel you.
And it's not hard. It's not hard to use. Like, you know, see, here's the problem. What happens is people, like, you obviously have to learn to use your blinkers to pass a driving test. So at one point, every single person who has been licensed to drive has appropriately used their blinkers in order to pass their driving test. right?
Not necessarily, but okay.
Do you think...
Listen, driving test people, they're like any other people. You bring them cookies, you schmooze them, you could do everything wrong and still pass the test. I know, because that's how I got through my driving test. Okay?
Is it really?
I didn't bring the cookies. I schmoozed the guy. And he forgave 3 horrendous mistakes, including turning the wrong way on a one-way street during my driving test, Ryan.
Okay, but do you think the majority of people schmooze their driving proctors?
Maybe not. They're too nervous. Also, I realized I was in my late teens because I got my license when I was 18.
You showed a little leg, didn't you?
I was better looking, Ryan. I was all right looking. I think maybe that had more to do with it than anything else. Now that I'm looking back on the situation.
Yeah. See, I failed my driving test, and the guy didn't even have the heart to tell me I failed. He had to tell Dad, who then had to tell me that I failed. And it was because quote, created an unsafe situation, unquote. And it was because I had done everything right in the test. Up until I was pulling into the DMV parking lot. And you had to turn left over another, so it was a two-lane road, and I was just turning left over the other lane, and there was oncoming traffic coming, and so I stopped because there was a truck headed towards us, and that was the right thing to do, and I stopped, and then the truck stopped, and he didn't have to stop, but he stopped, and I stayed there, and I stared at the truck, thinking, you can go. And he waves me on, and then I go, oh, okay. So then I start to go, and then he starts to go. So then I stopped, and then he stopped, and then he waved me on again, and then I kind of, okay, I guess I'll go. And then I start to go, and then he started to go, and then I stopped, and he stopped, and then he waved me on again, and then I just went for it, and I turned into the parking lot, and I failed.
Ryan, couldn't parallel park. Didn't check any mirrors to reverse, turned the wrong way on a one-way street, turned into the wrong lane, passed my driving test. You should have been an attractive young girl when taking your driving test. We will catch you guys on the next Monday Rant. Yeah!